passive income,
But
wherever.
who doesn't love that idea? Money working for you, even while you're...
Exactly, even while you sleep, right?
Yeah.
And what's really got me excited is the potential of AI to really shake things up in this area.
Yeah, it's a total game changer.
Yeah, and we've got this list of 20 ideas for using AI for passive income. We're going to take a look at.
20. Wow.
I know, right? And honestly, some of these sound like they're straight out of a science fiction movie.
Well, let's get into it then.
Okay, so one theme I noticed right away
With
was
this.
how much AI can help with content creation. Things like
Oh, yeah.
writing ebooks,
Right.
online courses, blog posts, even social media posts.
It's amazing. I mean,
Yeah.
think about it. These are all tasks that used to take so much time and effort.
Right.
And now AI can just step in and,
Boom, do it for you.
well, maybe not completely do it for you, but...
Well, yeah. It can definitely help in huge ways.
Right. Like it can take over some of the heavy lifting.
Exactly. And that frees up our time and energy for other things like...
Strategy.
Exactly. Or
Yeah.
creativity, or just, having a life.
I like that. Or having a life. I like that. So I was reading about this one idea, using AI to actually write an ebook.
Oh, interesting.
And not just write it, but like research trending topics.
Oh, wow.
To figure out what people are actually interested in reading about.
That makes sense.
Right? And then it can even tailor the writing style to different audiences.
No kidding.
Like imagine an AI writing a mystery novel in the style of Agatha Christie.
That would be something else, wouldn't it?
Right. I mean, could you even tell the difference?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Right. And it goes even deeper than that. There are AI tools now that can analyze like successful ebooks in a certain genre
Oh, wow.
and identify patterns.
Interesting.
Like how the plot is structured, what kinds of characters are popular, even the length of chapters. I mean, if you're trying to, break into the self-publishing market or something, that kind of information is pure gold.
Right. Because it's not just about writing a good story. It's about writing a story that people will actually buy and read. Right.
Absolutely. You have to understand the market.
Okay, so that's ebooks. But then there's this whole other thing with AI-generated art being sold as NFTs.
Okay, now you're talking.
I know, this is where things get really interesting, right? So for anyone who's not familiar with NFTs, they're basically like...
digital collectibles.
Yeah.
Or unique digital assets.
Exactly. They're one of a kind, and they're verifiable through the blockchain. So it's like...
a digital fingerprint for your art.
Right, exactly. So you can't just copy and paste it. It's
the original?
Yeah, it's the original. And now AI is being used to create this art, which is... I just think about that for a minute.
It's pretty mind-blowing, yeah.
Right. Like, are we going to see this whole new wave of digital artists?
Powered by AI.
Exactly. But then who is the artist?
Yeah.
Right. Is it the AI or the person who programmed the AI?
Well, that's a big question, isn't it? It really blurs the lines between...
human creativity.
Exactly. Human creativity and artificial intelligence. But I think it just goes to show you the potential here for creating unique and valuable...
assets.
Assets, exactly, in the digital world.
And speaking of valuable assets, this list also talks about AI for automation.
Oh, yeah.
And I think this is where things get really, really interesting.
Okay, tell me more.
Okay, so social media scheduling, that's kind of an obvious one, right?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of tools for that.
Right, where AI analyzes your audience and tells you the best times to post. But it goes way deeper than that.
How so?
Like, what if AI could write engaging captions for you?
Oh, wow.
Or even come up with viral content ideas.
Interesting.
Right, so it's not just automating when you post, it's automating the whole...
content creation process.
Exactly. And then there are chatbots. Like, imagine...
oh, yeah, chatbot.
A chatbot that could handle customer questions 24/7, so you don't have to.
That would be amazing.
Right. It frees up so much time and resources.
Absolutely. But, there's always that concern, like...
What's that?
will chatbots sound too robotic?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Like, what if they give out the wrong information? Or they can't handle a complex question?
Right. And you don't want to frustrate your customers.
Exactly. You need to make sure that they're getting accurate information and a good experience.
So how do we make sure the chatbots are actually helpful and not just annoying?
Well, that's a good question. And the source really emphasizes that using AI for passive income isn't just a set it and forget it kind of thing.
Yeah, you can't just turn it on and walk away.
Right. You need to understand how to use these tools properly, how to train them, how to monitor their performance. It's a partnership.
A partnership with the robot brain. I like it.
Exactly.
Okay, so there's one more idea from this list I wanted to touch on.
What's that?
It's about selling AI-generated templates.
Templates.
Yeah. Like we've all used templates before, right?
I mean, who hasn't used a template for something?
For presentations,
Presentations.
resumes, social media graphics,
Oh,
even.
that can be really helpful.
But AI can take these templates to a whole other level. Like it can personalize them,
Oh, wow.
make them much more valuable.
How so?
Okay, so imagine a resume template that analyzes job descriptions.
Oh, interesting.
And then it tailors the wording and the layout to highlight your most relevant skills and experience.
So it's not just a generic template anymore.
Right, it's actually customized to you.
Wow, that's impressive.
Right, or a presentation template that adjusts its design based on the content and the target audience.
That's taking things to a whole new level.
Yeah, and it's not just filling in the blanks anymore. It's like creating a truly customized experience.
I'm starting to see how powerful this could be.
And the cool thing is, even if you're not a coding genius, you can still use these tools.
So?
Well, a lot of platforms that people are already using, like Canva, Figma.
Oh, yeah, use those.
Right. They're starting to integrate AI in really fascinating ways. So it's becoming...
more accessible.
Exactly. It's like AI is becoming democratized.
And that's a great thing, right? It means that more people have access to these income-generating opportunities.
Exactly. The barriers to entry are lower than ever before.
So it's not just for tech companies anymore.
Right. Okay, so we've talked about how AI can help with content creation, automation, creating valuable tools to sell.
Right.
And it's clear that the possibilities are just, I mean, they're enormous.
It's pretty mind-boggling, yeah.
Right. But for me, what's most exciting is the potential for creativity. Like, imagine all the new businesses.
Oh, yeah.
The innovative products, the unique art forms that could emerge from this fusion of...
Human ingenuity.
Exactly. Human ingenuity and artificial intelligence.
It's like a whole new world is opening up.
Yeah. It feels that way, doesn't it? Like we're on the cusp of something really big.
And I think that's a great way to put it. It's a new frontier. And like with any new frontier, the most successful explorers are going to be those who understand both the potential
and the limitations.
Exactly, both the good and the bad. So I think the key is to find that sweet spot where your passions and skills and the needs of the market,
they all come together.
They all intersect, yeah.
So you got to find what you're good at, what you love to do.
And what people are actually willing to pay for.
And then figure out how AI can help you take it to the next level.
Because remember, AI is a tool.
Right.
It's a powerful tool, but you're the architect.
Yes. You're the one with the vision.
You bring the strategy.
So to our listeners out there, I ask you.
What will you create?
Think about it. What will you create? And that's it for our deep dive today.
Thanks for listening, everyone.
And we'll see you next time.
See you then.
Bye.
Bye.